Earth signs, what is going on? What's going on? Happy September, baby. So, Royals, this is going to be a September forecast. Let me just, before we even get into it, let me just say things are definitely, you can have fire sign placements. You could even be connected to one. If you are, this would be in a good way, or you could be reconciling with one this month. You definitely got one in the bushes on your, okay. We'll get there, okay? But let me just get this out while I have it. So, having your way, but I feel like someone who you are no longer connected to or who you've distanced yourself from, it just seems, hell, maybe it's even just a little hiccup with a situation or with a connection. However it goes, they seem to be watching from the sidelines. So they're not. It's like they feel like they're not privy to you or some information pertaining to you, Earth signs. What's going on here? Please believe we're about to get into it. But what I will say is you have blessings coming in this month, and the constant confirmations for you is going to be things, just even small mundane type things going in your way. We love that. However, while you are seeing these things unfold in your life, and it's just like, yeah, fuck you, like finally, like damn, some of you guys could have had a long summer, or the last few months could have been a roller coaster for you, to say the least. And okay, so the ending of July could have been significant, but um while you are seeing these things unfold rather rapidly, in different forms, someone outside of you who no longer has access to you, they see these things happening as well. Now, in some capacity, you have let it be known. This person is definitely on your social media. Um, Watching is, oh, that's crazy, especially if you have blocked. And I just got a visual of someone unfollowing someone. Someone's name is also Marcus. But if you have, and blue flowers are also significant. The color blue honestly could be significant, but I'm seeing a blue flower. Anyways, if you have blocked someone, you will see, what you'll start to see this month is like, who the is that? In my story views, some of y'all could have already like kind of started experiencing that. And if you petty, you probably been posting shit just to like see, like, let me see, you know. Well, you're gonna see what it is that you're looking for. However, you have someone that is desperately wanting to know what it is. It's like they again on the outside of the club looking in. Taurus energy is also significant. A small town is significant as well. And you can also Taurus energy, but I feel like some of you guys could be dealing with another earth sign, or either you are cross watching. I feel like they may think that you don't know, or that you don't see them, but if you don't right now, you will. Now, this isn't just necessarily energy that I'm picking up on limited to someone you could have been romantically involved with. Somebody's born in May, but this is like people that you work with, people that you have. Okay, I just saw the Facebook thing that says people you may know. So that could just be people that think they know you, or someone that you've seen in passing. Like, people are watching, what are they looking for? I also see a Gemini here. You could be connecting with a Gemini currently. Um, Bro, oh my goodness. Somebody's name is Ron. I'll tell y'all what I'm laughing at in a minute. But yeah, you see it. Um, that this person is reaching another level of desperation. It's like somebody could have been waiting for you to do something and you ain't did it. And so they're looking pitiful. Look, this is how they're looking. Not you snatch their wig. For real, this could be, like I said, people you work with that you see frequently, but you don't see them. This is just like silent watchers on your page. They follow you, maybe you don't follow them. With me mentioning small town earlier, this could be local individuals. Um, and let's keep it 100. This could definitely be estranged family members, straight up people that you consider to be family at one point in time. These people are watching you. So, an aunt is significant. Someone also has like chandeliers. You can have two chandeliers, or these are like lanterns. This could be like near a window, or if this isn't like a porch light, it's kind of giving the vibe of like a chandelier or a lantern. And some of you guys have been feeling as we are rolling on into September, pause, pause. Welcome back. If you are a Royale, appreciate your support. Make sure you guys are liking for me, please. If you are new here, hi, welcome to Her Thoughts Ethereal. I'm Ray Rains. If you wind up deciding that this is your space over here in the palace, this is your vibe, definitely don't hesitate to subscribe. And for those of you guys who are looking forward to the free Q&As that we do at random, since we're not doing them on Facebook anymore, make sure your notifications are on so you do not miss that. Any other information for any other platforms will be in my description. Patreon, you can always find me on Threads at any given time. Make sure you're checking out your other placements as well for your weekly forecast and for the September vibes period. What are we talking about? So back to it. If you've been feeling sick or just this could even be like flu-like symptoms, and I am picking up on some nausea, so I don't know if someone is if your body is like rejecting something or this is adverse effects, or maybe if by the end of the month we pick that up in the weekly forecast. And in fire signs message, somebody was pregnant, somebody was like hesitating to go to the doctor or something. But by the end of the month, you can have a little surprise, okay? If that resonates with you. Now, towards the beginning of the month, which we are now in, and honestly, I can't even just limit it, y'all, to the beginning of the month. You do have someone that is spying, but this is some fiction. Let me tell you what I'm seeing. For some of y'all, this is definitely someone you've been intimate with, because there is this element of rejection there. I, I, I don't know what that's about, but somebody can also work in a hard hat, or they wear caps. Like it's an automatic. They wear hats. Someone could also be left-handed. Yeah. And something could be going on with somebody, the left side of someone's body, specifically their leg, anywhere from the thigh down. Hmm. Somebody's not in good health, but they're wanting to. I said this is someone you've been intimate with. For others of you, this is someone, okay, sexually intimate with. But for others of you, there's this element of closeness that you once had with this person. Someone could be born around the 31st of a month. Now, and this person can have like a condition that they're battling. You've poured into this person in an emotional aspect. This could be being a shoulder to cry on. This could be, just showing up and being there for that person. Somebody can also be going to the hospital who, hmm, if this isn't a man, it is a very masculine woman. They seem to be stubborn, and this person could be experiencing frequent headaches also. Okay, there's something about a text message, or you could receive a text message about that, about somebody's like sickness, or I'm hearing medical records, but that's not what I'm trying to say. Somebody is sick, okay? And they could even be, why am I doing that? Somebody's typing something. Huh. Somebody's born in October. But here's the thing that, for one, it's sick to me that an individual could be so miserable that they would um kind of like go to extreme measures to see if somebody else is miserable too. What are we talking about? By the end of September, you're going to find something out about that person's. Okay, I just saw the word devious. Maybe you feel like that about this person. Somebody has a baby gate in their home, or this could be like a pet gate, but there's like a gate. Huh. You're going to find out something pertaining to that person, but it has something to do with you. If anything, though, I feel like like, but it's still kind of like, damn, really? Like, unbelievable. You like, I need this shit in black and white. Look at dude with the camera, y'all. Look at him with the camera, y'all. It's like, would nobody believe this shit? Yeah, believe it. Okay. Y'all are funny. All right, so moving on into maybe I would say this week and next week of the month, somebody is 33 years old, but there's some type of concern when it comes to your stability. And I feel like with you having, um, being provided, being blessed with the resources that you need this month to get what it is, to achieve what it is that you need to reach the heights that you're trying to reach. Yes, you can do it. But the thing is, it's like you have a tendency sometimes when you feel overwhelmed, you're just like, I don't even know if you recognize that you do this sometimes, but you go and look for other shit to be worried about, or you go and look for other things to distract yourself. Um, and maybe it's like to take the edge off or like relieve you of some type of anxiety, or it's just less of a hassle. But I feel like you have goals, or I feel like there's something specific you're wanting to achieve, but you're having to keep your head on straight, regardless of your mood. Regardless of your mood. Regardless of your mood. Look at Monique, y'all. Look at the screen. When you start to feel overwhelmed, you just kind of take a step back. And this could even be when it comes to passion projects. I was actually telling fire signs earlier, like, you know, even in your connections at times, when you start to allow your intrusive thoughts to run you, you just all of a sudden just start talking crazy. Like, why do you do that? And earth signs, that applies to some of you guys too. Like, you start to talk, like, you know what, I'm not gonna worry about it. You start making completely different plans for the relationship. And you got to stop being so stubborn. I understand that whether you are reconciling or, just in a new phase when it comes to a current relationship, marriage, whatever the dynamic may be, it still seems to be a new experience this month. With that being said, you have to allow the changes that you've been wanting to unfold. Like, you have to let these things happen. Sometimes you are so guarded because you don't want to be disappointed. You ultimately wind up being the one to disappoint yourself. And sometimes you do not necessarily recognize that until you look back on it later. And it's like, you know what? I was tripping. I was tripping, but I thought my intuition was, like, relax. Relax. Give me a hug. Give me a hug. Because there's nothing wrong with you. You're not broken. In fact, you are a version of yourself that you've you've longed to be, you've thought about being, the what your approach to love, your approach to your goals, even this particular point in your life, as you look back on the things that you've had to overcome, is like uh, life, you know, people that weren't worthy. Um, so much life has been tough for you as is, and then here you are, life is trying to switch the easy mode for you, and it's like you go looking for stuff. You give me a hug, and then we're going to step away from that because that is no longer your reality. That is no longer your reality. And now that you know that you have someone on the outside, some of y'all, multiple people outside looking in and wanting you to revert back to the old way of doing something, get the raid spray. You see how quick she whipped that shit out? Be ready to mace an MF down the moment that they start moving shady, because guess what? You have come so far. If we're being honest, you have to battle with yourself to mentally and emotionally stay afloat. Now, why in the hell would you allow something, your external environment to come and fuck up what you got going on? No, that is not you. That's not the reality that you live in anymore. In the month of September, I do feel like, and if it wasn't a part of your plans, you need to get on board, okay, with what I'm telling you. Because because that's no longer your reality, you don't need to be like, let that go. Let that go. Now, when it comes to your stability, things that you were once concerned about, is this going to work? Um, as a matter of fact, let's look at that a little bit deeper. Some of you guys, I do feel like it's something specific you're wanting to achieve. And it's kind of like, am I moving in the right direction? Um, am I finally on the right path? Because once before I thought this was for me and it wasn't, et cetera, et cetera. And I get that. So some of you guys could be coming out of kind of like a fog. Yeah, when it comes to your creative pursuits. And let me tell you, you look damn good with what you do. Whatever this is that you do, people love it. People are attracted to it's like an energy of drawing in, but people are attracted to you. They're attracted to some of you guys could be dealing with a sapiosexual. You could be, but people are attracted to the way that you think, your delivery, the way you carry yourself. And on the other side of that is you sometimes burning yourself out for the wrong reason, even when it's you being in your head, allowing anxiety to kick your butt. Like, no, relax, recoup, and get back in the field, because you are on the right track. If this is resonating with you, if this is something that you've been struggling with, trying to understand, what direction do I go? Because honestly, every time, sometimes it's like when I think I know, I don't fucking know. And I just want to remind you that don't allow that to cause you to doubt your intuition, okay? Things are definitely, as I was mentioning earlier, changing when it's shifting, most definitely when it comes to that. You are in alignment, but it's like you are in control with the momentum of this. The, like you are in control with, okay, soccer. I just seen a soccer ball, but like the minute that the ball starts to slow enough as if it's going to come to a halt, there's like a slight tap. So keep going steadily, like keep building, whether this is a connection, whether this is you networking with people, you are working on something. My content creators and business owners, like keep going. You have to keep going and just trust. Because, for example, you saying that once before, and maybe you're trying things again, right? And that could even be with a relationship, but maybe you felt like, oh, I was 100% sure before a black cat or seeing a black cat could be significant, that you are on the right path. Like you do know what you know. But maybe when things weren't unfolding at the rate that you thought that they should, or the relationship wasn't necessarily unfolding in the way that you thought it would, things along that nature, then you start to doubt and you start to pull back, and you're just like, and there's that self sabotage that I'm always telling you guys about. So, who's to say that you were on the wrong path at that time? Maybe you were meant to grab that lesson of what self doubt typically leads to, especially when you're looking in hindsight, and bring that with you into this cycle so you don't go fucking in that, sis. Spray that, take the can of Raid and spray that too, okay? And you keep going because you have people watching you that hope that you do not, because they feel less than, right? Some of you could be dealing with it. This could be pertaining to another earth sign, but you have someone hating on the fact that you are stable, what they consider to be stable, but what they consider to be unfair, which makes sense. In the beginning, we said that, this kind of stems from jealousy with this person. They wanted to know, they wanted to look inside of your life. So, in some way, they feel blocked. You could have literally blocked someone. You could have moved, changed your number, made new profiles. You did something to where, especially if this is involving social platforms, because you have people watching you from fake pages. Every time that you think that you're too overwhelmed and you start to doubt yourself, I need you to remember that there is an MF sweating. They're not even pointing to themselves like that because they're too caught up with what you have going on, that they're desperate enough to make a fake profile to try to keep up with what you have going on, wondering if your life is going into shambles this month the way that theirs is. Now, where there was a lack of clarity, lack of understanding, you had some worries, you weren't really certain, things are going to be revealed to you. You're definitely going to, it's like something that wasn't ready to be revealed to you. It comes. Yeah, it does. Let that simmer. Let that simmer. And for some of you guys, there's like a shock effect, right? You could be like, wait a minute, 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 hold up. Because I know that I was actively manifesting. I know what I've been praying for. I know what I've been trying to get to take off. But God, I didn't know it was gonna come in, like come through the door swinging like that. I did not see that coming. Wait a minute, am I ready? But don't piss me off, earth signs. I told you, self doubt is no longer your reality. That's not what we have going on here. So that lets me know you need to be open to receiving this month and not put what it is that you've been manifesting, the way that you receive it, in a box. Somebody's a cat owner. Somebody's name is, I'm hearing Thomas and I'm hearing Calvin or Kevin. Hmm. Somebody's using some type of ointment also. Bro, somebody can have multiple cats. Somebody definitely is a cat owner. I also see somebody eating like a colorful, I don't know if this is a popsicle, some type of fruit pop or something. Now, let's take a look at your love life. What's going on? Like I said earlier, Capricorn, you could be dealing with another Capricorn, or Capricorn, someone's obsessed with you. Do you know this? Or if you are a Capricorn watching, yeah, okay. If you cross watcher, are you stalking? Is some are Capricorns being stalked? Or a Gemini? Put the energy where it goes, but I also feel like somebody got blocked. Okay, I'm seeing a love connection here that is being protected. Hmm. Leo energy is also significant. And somebody could be dealing with a Cancer sign. All right. So, what does the earth signs need to know about their love life? And I do feel like in September, if you have not already, you're going to have to block someone. And this is going to be in a romantic sense. You could have been contemplating. Um, I see somebody running. Someone could have on the color yellow. You could be watching this, or like a highlighter color. And somebody got some big feet. Yeah. Now, I'm seeing this two different ways. I feel like somebody is waiting for someone to unblock them because there's like some type of rejection there, or somebody feels rejected. Okay. Also picking up Libra energy, but I feel like that is if that's you, that is the justice in this situation. It was fated for this to happen. Somebody is like draining. Yeah, picking up on water sign energy. And you could have um, been divinely guided to block somebody, especially if things started looking weird, funny in your life, or even with your emotional and mental health. I feel like somebody could have been playing games with you. Definitely a liar. Definitely a liar. Somebody could even been lying about um, having a family or something pertaining to a family. Ooh, some of you guys could be dealing with fire signs. But you're gonna have to block this person in order for you to have a happy, successful connection with someone else. Okay, what's coming towards them in love this month? Feel like somebody also wants to spoil someone. Somebody could be getting out of jail, or your lover is in jail. I heard that song. That's just my baby daddy. Okay. Well, alrighty then. What is that about? You have somebody all in their head. Somebody could be tall or just taller than you. Somebody could work in boots. Um, I think we picked up on construction in the beginning. Or what's that fire sign? You have somebody all in earth signs. This is you. You have someone all in their head. Somebody could be in spiritual jail, honestly. You have somebody even questioning their spiritual beliefs. This could have been somebody that was very judgmental at one point in time. So, what advice you got for the earth signs when it comes to this? Because holla, 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 holla. Yeah, you could be dealing with somebody with Sagittarius placements. Don't you find yourself being um, consumed by their pitiful energy? Because somebody could, again, want you to be miserable like them. They could even try to play on your emotions if you provide them with the opportunity to do that. So that's like you unblocking someone or reconnecting with someone, and they have, excuse me, no, you've outgrown that. We're not even about to get into that. Nope, nope, nope. You've outgrown that, and you're steadily growing. And this person can try to come off as mature, but I feel like you are more mature than this person. Not only that, I'm picking up on some of you guys are already connecting with someone new. hmm Somebody drives a Toyota. Somebody is wearing their hair in a ponytail right now. Hmm. Okay. Um, around the 19th of the month, please only take what resonates. And somebody could be having a hard time sharing this information or speaking up about it. But around the 19th of the month, somebody's health is declining, and this could be a woman. Sarah, what are you telling me about this? Earlier, I mentioned about someone being ill, didn't I? Someone could be a Libra. Yeah. Um, whoever this is like something has already happened, and this doesn't just have to be love, guys. It could be family. Um, it could definitely be family or someone close to you, but there seems to be distance there, so this could be like a no contact situation. Either way, regardless of dynamic, something has happened with this connection in the past. Like something happened to cause a division. A division. Why did I say division and not separation? A division. Somebody has a dog, huh? You could have lived. This could definitely be someone who you've lived with before. Um. So hell, like I said, it could be family, a mother. You know what I'm saying? But their health is declining. Yeah. Shoot. And so I do feel like that is going to be news this month. Um. I do see you guys juggling a lot, but it seems to be more easy flowing than it has been. So we love that. Okay, getting more in tune with your spiritual practices. Yeah, and look at that. Getting more in tune with your spiritual practices. Um, at one point in time, you could have, you're going to be, okay, this is definitely a blessing. You're going to receive something from the spiritual realm. Yeah. Now, I will say, aside from, and you could just find out about someone who has, I feel like they're already sick, though. You know what I'm saying? Somebody, yeah. It just seems like either the connection is tainted or like there's no real, it's damn sure not strong. It's not strong. Outside of that, guys, I feel like you guys are going to have a great month. Only obstacles, if any, were to being present would be you, like blocking your own blessings. So definitely be careful of that this month, especially when it comes to obsessing over things and slowing it down. Okay? Obsessing over how something's going to turn out. Um, 333 confirmation. Somebody's name is Alex, and somebody has a canteen. I feel like you use it regularly. And again, a black cat is going to be confirmation. Guys, again, if you are new here and you feel that this is the vibe for you, please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe. If you think that you would like to catch the free Q&As, make sure your notifications are on so you do not miss the chances to participate in that. All of my other platforms will be listed in the description. Patreon, Instagram, Threads, all of those things will be in the description. And let me know where you guys are from in the comment section, okay? For my returning royales, I appreciate you guys. I do. Thank you for your patience. I love y'all. Make sure y'all are checking out your other signs. We have two more elements, and then I will begin you guys' zodiacs for the month. I think we've covered everything. I will chat with you guys soon. Good night.